Happy 20th anniversary, HIA.
Hey guys, we talk a lot about family here at HIA, and it's certainly been a positive experience while I've been here. It really is kind of my extended family. They were the first to know that I was proposing. They were some of the first people to know that we were having twins, and they've been here for all of life's excitements and joys. And I've been pretty fortunate that there haven't been too many sad moments in life. But the HIA family just recently experienced one of those moments with the loss of one of its founders, Mr. Beamer, who was Betsy's dad. I didn't know Mr. Beamer that well. I'd only met him a few times, but he was always very excited about what we were doing here at HIA. But what really has struck me is the impact that his life has had on mine, and really all of ours. That his company and his daughter live on, and that we will continue doing good work, that we will continue to strive to be the best, and that we're basically pretty awesome. So it's truly an honor to have this family atmosphere here, and I think that's a direct correlation of Betsy working with her father, and I am proud to be part of HIA, and I'm proud to call you all family members. And with that, here's to another great 20 years, and I'll probably have a few more gray hairs then, maybe.
So one of my most memorable moments with HIA was when I was working with Brett Randolph and Amy Grayson. And Brett, being a true reviewer, was definitely working to get the job done. And we were making copies, and he was working so diligently at getting these copies done. When he bent down to get some extra paper and add it to the copy machine, we heard this loud rip, and it was his pants splitting in the back. And like a true reviewer, he just kept going. He went to the bathroom, he got the stapler out, he stapled up those pants, and he came into the exit and just did a bang-up job on the exit. And you know, HIA just shone at that moment because Brett just brought it to the table.
Hello. Funny story, funny memory as well, and it actually happened before I was technically an employee of HIA. Joel, Betsy, Angie had arranged for me to come down to interview for this sales position. It was actually on a Saturday, and everything initially went off without a hitch. Made my flight. Flight was on time. Got in on time, and proceeded to grab my bag and head over to the rental car counter. They had reserved a rental car for me to get from the airport down to Pawleys, and at that point in time I was not yet 25 years old. For all you seasoned travelers that I'm talking to, you know that if you're under 25, renting a car requires special permission or authorization or what have you. So I believe Angie got a phone call from the rental car company asking if it was okay for them to rent me the car given I was under the age of 25, and got the car. Interviews are always nerve-wracking anyway, so as you can imagine, I'm riding south on 17 wondering if there's any way I'll ever get this job if I had to get special permission just to be able to rent a car. But nonetheless, everything turned out great. 9 years later, love working for the company and enjoy all the people that I work with, and that's one funny story, and hope we can make many more down the road.
Hey everyone, for those of you who don't know me yet, I'm Ellen Lucas. I'm a former old, figuratively, employee with HIA. And now that I'm a new employee, I really don't have any funny stories to tell you about my time of employment yet, since I just started. But I will go back to when I worked for HIA several years ago and tell you a funny story that happened to me then. As most of you know, I had cancer while I was employed with Betsy and went through chemotherapy and radiation and lost all my hair. Well, I was down working in Aiken, and I was wearing a wig, and it was hot. It was August, and just before I left there, the girls wanted to go out to dinner with me. So we all go to the Olive Garden for dinner, and we're sitting in this very nice restaurant having a nice dinner. Well, under that wig, my head would sweat, so I was constantly doing this, or this, or this. And when we finished dinner and went out and got in the car, and I looked in the rearview mirror to back out of the parking lot, that wig was halfway around my head, cockeyed. And no one had ever said a word to me about it. I was so embarrassed, and I know everybody in the restaurant must have thought I was some kind of wacko, probably on drugs or alcohol. But anyway, it was really funny at the time. But needless to say, that was the last night I wore that wig. I never put it on my head again. So, hope you guys are having a good time, and I'll meet all of you soon. Bye-bye.
Hello, HIA peeps. I have several stories I could tell you, but I have focused in on one of them. And it involves a trip that we took to Seattle in 2008 for the convention. And one evening we had some extra time to go do some sightseeing. And we decided to go to an underground ghost tour. And myself, Anita, Jill, and Tom went down to do this underground tour, and it wasn't ready yet, so we had time to walk around and do a little shopping. And we came upon this very unique shop. It was called the Utilikilt shop. And these guys, I'll tell you what, they had these kilts on that were out of those canvas, that really heavy canvas pants, you know, like those Carhartt pants. And I about died laughing when we saw these. So we go into this shop, and these guys are there, and we're talking, and of course we triple dog dare Tom to try on one of these kilts. And you know Tom, of course he's going to try one on. And so he tries on one of these kilts, and we about died laughing. I have proof. There's a picture of Tom. I'm going to bring these to the meeting. Now you can see these guys are checking out Tom wearing the kilt here. He's got his kilt on. And then this one is my favorite, because look at Tom's face. He's got this Cheshire grin on his face, just he's got this kilt on. And these guys were really trying to sell Tom a kilt, but Tom didn't buy one. Anyway, I'm going to bring these to the meeting, and it was hilarious. It really was, and the pictures will show how hilarious this was. But anyway, that's one of my funny moments at HIA.
I can't think of one particular memory that stands out with me with HIA. They're all pretty spectacular. We have our bad days, but we have our good days too. And I can honestly say that most every day I have working for HIA has been a good day. I love everyone that I work with, and Betsy's the best boss I've ever had in my life. I couldn't ask for better. And Peggy's the most awesome manager. People at the corporate office are wonderful. And I look so forward to having many, many more years of working with HIA.
But I just want to say, Betsy, thank you for this company. Thank you for everything you do for the people in this company. 20 years is outstanding. And I hope to be with y'all for a lot longer. Thank you.
Yeah, working for HIA has just been like, wow. I mean, look at where we are this weekend. What kind of boss does that, especially these days? Betsy has proven to be one of the most generous people I've ever known my whole life. I think that is her gift. She just has like the most generous spirit, and she does it joyfully, like not even, you know, begrudgingly. It's just who she is. She loves to give, and you know, you can just tell being around her that she has a really good, pure, sincere, genuine heart and a love for people, and she helps out people that, you know, most people wouldn't take the time to, you know, do things for. She really truly cares, and I think a lot of that goes into her business. I think that's why it excels. She puts a lot into her people, as much as she does her clients. I don't think I'll ever find anywhere else I want to work. She's going to have to drag me out the door, kicking and screaming. I know that's the truth. And everyone else in the office, I mean, they're just family to me. I don't have any family really close. My brother lives in Greenville, and the rest of my family is all near Chicago. So, being a single mom down here, I have really taken on the crew in the HIA office as my extended family. And they, you know, they're my go-to. I love you guys. And HIA is home, definitely.